Once upon a time, the ocean was only seen as an endless stretch of water, mysterious and unpredictable. But humankind is never satisfied with just watching. We dream, we build, and we conquer. And so began the story of naval power. From wooden ships with sails to steel giants that dominate the seas, the story of mankind has always been tied to the oceans. And among all nations, two giants have risen to the challenge of controlling the seas: the United States Navy and the Russian Navy. Both are powerful, both are proud, and both carry a history filled with courage, sacrifice, and ambition. Tonight we ask the question, who truly rules the seas in 2025? Is it the technological giant of the West, the USA, or the enduring power of the East, Russia? This is not just about numbers, it's about strategy, technology, history, and the future of warfare at sea. So, let's set sail into this fascinating comparison, fleet strength comparison. The backbone of any navy is its fleet. Numbers matter, but so does what those numbers mean. The United States Navy in 2025 is unmatched in its size and reach. With around 440 ships, the U.S. Navy doesn't just defend American waters, it projects power across the globe. These ships aren't just metal. They are floating symbols of American influence and security. From destroyers to aircraft carriers, every ship tells a story of engineering excellence and military might. The Russian Navy, on the other hand, maintains a fleet of about 419 ships. Slightly smaller, yes, but still one of the largest navies in the world. Russia's fleet is designed with a different purpose. Where the U.S. Navy focuses on global dominance, the Russian Navy emphasizes regional power projection and strategic deterrence. Their ships patrol the Arctic, the Black Sea, and the Mediterranean, regions that are critical to Russia's defense and influence. Now let's talk about the stars of the show, aircraft carriers. The United States operates 11 aircraft carriers, the largest fleet of carriers in the world. These are not just warships. They are floating cities, capable of deploying entire squadrons of aircraft, running operations for months, and striking targets anywhere on Earth. The USS Gerald R. Ford, the most advanced carrier in history, showcases America's commitment to staying decades ahead in technology. Russia, in comparison, has one aircraft carrier, the Admiral Kuznetsov. This carrier has a legendary history but also faces challenges, maintenance issues, older systems, and modernization delays. Yet, it symbolizes Russia's desire to remain relevant in carrier warfare. So, while the USA dominates in numbers and capability, Russia maintains a symbolic presence that still commands respect. Nuclear submarine capabilities. Now let's go beneath the waves, into the dark, silent world where the most dangerous weapons of war hide, nuclear submarines. The United States Navy has around 70 nuclear-powered submarines, making it the largest and most technologically advanced undersea fleet in the world. These submarines are not just hunters. They are guardians of the seas. Armed with nuclear weapons, ballistic missiles, and stealth technology, they can strike anywhere, anytime, and remain undetected. The Virginia-class and the new Columbia-class submarines represent the pinnacle of undersea warfare. The Russian Navy, however, is not far behind. With around 63 nuclear-powered submarines, Russia commands one of the most formidable submarine fleets in existence. Russia's Bore-class submarines, armed with Bulava nuclear missiles, form the core of its nuclear deterrent. Then there are the Yasen-class submarines, some of the most advanced attack subs in the world, capable of rivaling even the U.S. Navy's best. In fact, many experts agree that Russia's submarines are among the quietest and most dangerous in the world. While the USA leads in numbers and global deployment, Russia's submarines are highly respected for their stealth and firepower. This silent competition beneath the oceans may never make the headlines, but it is one of the most critical aspects of global military balance. Aircraft carrier power. Let's return to the surface and talk more about the true giants of naval warfare, aircraft carriers. The United States, with its 11 nuclear-powered supercarriers, leads the world by an overwhelming margin. Each carrier is essentially a floating airbase, capable of carrying over 70 aircraft. They can launch strikes, enforce blockades, and control air and sea lanes across the globe. The presence of a U.S. carrier group in any region is enough to change the balance of power. Russia's lone carrier, the Admiral Kuznetsov, is far more limited in scope. It carries fewer aircraft, relies on older technology, and has faced many operational problems. However, Russia is working toward future plans, such as the proposed Project 23,000 Storm supercarrier, which, if completed, could rival the U.S. in terms of carrier power. For now, though, the USA's carrier dominance is absolute. The American carriers are unmatched in numbers, reach, and combat capability, technological advancements, and future plans. The story of naval warfare is not just about ships and submarines, it is about technology and the future. The USA Navy continues to push the boundaries. From laser weapons to rail guns, from unmanned surface vessels to advanced cyber defense systems, the U.S. is investing heavily in future-proofing its Navy. The new Zumwalt-class destroyers bring stealth to the surface fleet, while research into unmanned carriers and drones suggests that the future of naval warfare could be robotic. The Russian Navy is also modernizing. Its submarine programs continue to impress experts worldwide. Russia is investing in hypersonic missiles like the Zircon, which could give it an edge in certain areas of naval combat. Its Arctic operations also highlight a unique strength. Russia is the world leader in icebreaker fleets, giving it dominance in Arctic waters, a region of growing strategic importance. So while the USA leads in cutting-edge technology, Russia maintains advantages in niche areas like hypersonic weapons and Arctic operations. Global influence and strategic presence. The oceans are vast, but presence is everything. The United States Navy is a truly global force. With bases and fleets stationed around the world, the U.S. Navy operates in the Indo-Pacific, Atlantic, Mediterranean, and even the Arctic. Through alliances like NATO, AUKUS, and partnerships with allies like Japan, South Korea, and Australia, the U.S. Navy ensures freedom of navigation and global security. The Russian Navy, in contrast, has a more regional focus. Its strength lies in the Black Sea Fleet, the Arctic Fleet, and the Baltic Fleet. Russia uses its navy to secure its near abroad, maintain control in critical areas like the Arctic, and project power into the eastern Mediterranean, especially through its base in Syria. While the USA dominates globally, Russia is undeniably strong regionally, and its focus on the Arctic could make it a key player in the future of naval power. Comparison. So, who truly rules the seas in 2025? The USA Navy clearly leads in overall numbers, global reach, and advanced technology. Its 440 ships, 11 aircraft carriers, and 70 nuclear submarines make it the most dominant navy the world has ever seen. It is not just a navy, it is a symbol of America's role as a global superpower. But the Russian Navy is no minor player. With 419 ships, 63 nuclear submarines, and advanced missile technology, it remains a formidable force. Its submarines are among the most respected in the world, and its dominance in Arctic waters gives it unique strategic advantages. In simple terms, USA, 440 ships, Russia, 419 ships, USA, 11 carriers, Russia, 1 carrier, USA, 70 nuclear submarines, Russia, 163 nuclear submarines. The USA holds the edge, but Russia's capabilities demand respect. Both navies, in their own ways, shape the balance of power at sea, ensuring that the oceans remain the stage for one of the greatest rivalries in modern history.